All right, we're gonna try to go ahead and get started. If my controller will connect. Oh. It would probably help if the dongle was in. Good. No. I gotta resync it. 1 second. There we go. All right, side quest hell. I talked to Violet and she's like, should be the last round of side quests, but it's a fucking lot of them. So we're gonna go ahead and go around picking them all up.
Clive, my boy! Rutherford informs me that we owe you our thanks. Hadn't intended for you to get involved, but such are the times we live in, huh?
I would have done the same for anyone else.
You're far too modest, Clive. You'd make a terrible nobleman. But tell me, is the realm truly in as dire a state as Rutherford suggests?
From what little I saw, you were right to be worried.
I suppose I should have expected the
How you doing,
worst.
Hugin?
But I was rather hoping the great and good of the realm might have things a little more under control. Alas, it seems that firm leadership is in short supply these days.
You
and
did a
without
thing?
it, the people are bound to lose their way. We must move quickly.
But where do we start?
True, the challenges that face us are
You
many.
streams? Congrats.
But in my estimation, there are two key areas to be addressed before any other. The realm's armies and her larders. As you've seen firsthand, it's every man and woman for themselves out there. Certain cities have banded together to try and maintain some semblance of order, yes? But such cases are few and far between. And yet, the only remedy for the chaos that faces us is unity. A unity that transcends even the borders laid down by our ancestors. In short, if Storm does not stand together, she will fall apart.
But how would one even begin to unite the realm?
The armies, my boy. As I told you already, we begin by restoring order among the ranks of those sworn to maintain it. Sadly, I doubt I could convince even the lowliest gaggle of privates to dig a latrine together.
Oh, you'll constantly be
But
setting up
I do know
OBS.
someone the high commanders have been known to listen to on occasion. Field Marshal Eugen Havel.
Seems like you're always
thought
like
he
you
was
always have to
retired.
tweak it one way or the other.
Was, until an Akashic army tore through Randalar and killed most of the rank and file. There is no man alive more capable. Literally. And as luck would have it, I've already spoken with him on the matter.
Of course you have.
And he's agreed to help. On one condition. That he first speaks with you personally.
Oof.
Havel has always been a man of frustratingly rigid principle, and he has certain qualms about clasping arms with, well, with an outlaw.
Fair enough.
I extolled
Just
your
make it
many
a text
virtues
stream.
as best I could, of course, but the old goat was adamant that he be allowed to appraise you in person. You don't mind, do you, my boy?
Sure.
Of course not. As long as chaos reigns, we will never build a better world. I'll do whatever it takes. And if the Field Marshal wishes to speak with me in person, then so be it.
That's the spirit.
I'll leave for Randalar at once. Would you send a Stolas?
Of course. Rutherford is already in the Dalmekian capital. I'll have him tell Havel to expect you forthwith.
Excellent. Thank you, Uncle.
No, thank you, Clive.
This game has had so much dialogue. Very long quests. Or like the speaking part is very long. Would you have fun streaming? Apologies if I randomly
you
cough.
will.
I'm still not over whatever is going on with me.
Pining for something, boy.
That's good.
What is it? What do you see out there? I never did ask where you got that anklet of yours.
From Sid, that's why. On the day he brought him home.
That long ago?
And you're only thinking to ask this now? Sid saw that the pup had a habit of gnawing on his leg, since you ask. Clap that there iron on him to keep him from doing it.
What was wrong, boy?
I'll take like as not. Must have been hard on the poor whelp losing his loving masters at such a young age. Doubly hard in being a frost wolf, torn away from his icons and all. Sid would always tell him, you want that iron gone, you find what it is you're looking for. I reckon what he were looking for was you.
I'm sorry, Torgal. Sorry for making you wait so long. Let's get that thing off you.
Doesn't sound like he wants it off.
Indeed. You miss Sid as much as the rest of us, don't you? You want me to go with you somewhere?
I've been almost gone to Alabama
Okay,
last
yeah.
week.
Glad you've been paying
Then,
attention.
Not nearly as much as you have, Lady Karen.
My kids had
Aye,
open
good
house
thing and
today.
all.
I didn't stream
It's not
last
like
night.
Gav
'Cause
would
I had to
have
go to
kept
bed
him in
early.
nuts and rubbed his belly these past 10 summers.
Your kindness is appreciated. You've been a good friend to him.
It's been a week
Because
since
he
I
doesn't talk
streamed.
back like the rest of you. Go on now.
Where to then, Torgal?
My kids start back Monday. Like they're starting back early. So I have both. Yeah, but they get out like May 18th or something. Like they get out like midway through May. I'm not sure if it was 18th or not, but it's early.
What do you think happened to Miss Middledore?
They had been getting like before they started moving the dates around. They used to
Sid,
get out like
You have to help us.
second week of June or
What?
something. It was terrible.
You didn't take apart another of Mid's contraptions, did you?
No? Well, yes. But that's not what we want to talk to you about.
It's Miss Middledore. She's been acting strange.
Very strange. She's barely ever around.
When she is, she acts like we aren't even there. Her head's in a crowd.
In the clouds.
That's what I said. In the clouds.
That's
Well,
still
she does
pretty
have a lot
early.
on her mind. When did you last see her?
Like a week difference to me.
Not long ago. Right after she got back from saving you from Stoneir.
Then it's probably just about the Enterprise. It did take quite a battering on the way there and back.
You didn't break it, did you, Sid? You really should be more careful around Miss Middledore's inventions.
Oh, don't listen to her. Even if you did break the Enterprise, you could put it back together, couldn't you?
But who's gonna put Miss Middledore back together? She seems really sad.
Why don't I go and see if I can cheer her up?
You do that? For us?
She's in her dungeon.
Don't scare him. It's not a real dungeon.
Thanks for the warning.
You know, this this Final Fantasy is very kind of strange to me. It's got so many Final Fantasy 14 elements in it that you can definitely feels like it's made by the people who made 14, which makes it feel weird because I think I've always viewed like 11 and 14 as a very different type of game. So I always had them separated from the rest of the franchise. And now that this game's in it, Fucking weird.
Miss Shirley says your books made quite an impression on the children. You've inspired them all to become
Like,
writers.
there's moments where I feel like I'm playing 14.
Is that so?
It's weird.
Parchments then.
Well, just the music and sound effect feel like 14.
I will not let them be forgotten. Sid, may I have a moment?
Of course.
It is an honor to finally speak with you. My name is Herman. I've been with the Cursebreakers for some time now, and I wish to be.
I'm not
deployed
saying
to
it's a bad
Ash.
thing. It's just a strange
Any
thing.
assignment will do.
No. The lands across the narrow
Because
are too
each Final
dangerous.
Fantasy feels like it has
Not
like
send
its
good
own
men and women
identity.
to risk their lives
And
for the
this
innocent.
game, I feel like its
Urge you
identity
onto
is
the
16, is 14.
I need
You
to
know?
retrieve something. Something important. I was raised in an orphanage. The Badbach Conservatory. Or rather, I was held captive there. It was not a place of nurture. It existed solely to turn
The
bare
12 didn't
children
remind me 11 at
into
all.
mindless weapons. We were tortured until we feared no pain. Tormented until our hearts turned to stone. And few ever survived long enough to become tools of the last king.
I can't imagine.
I lost so many. I can't even remember all their names. But they must be remembered. They cannot fade away, faceless and forgotten. The Institute was run with military precision. Every child measured, every name recorded, every death
That's on purpose.
with meticulous care.
My sound effects are meant to go off
Sid.
randomly and not
Allow me to travel.
not
to
because you know
Ash
they're there. You know what I
and
mean?
recover the registry, so that my brothers and sisters might live on.
Demon! You were a good friend, Herman. But the fact remains that Ash is simply too dangerous.
Sid, please, even should it cost me my life.
Too dangerous for you, Herman. But not for me. I'll go to Bad Bach and find the registry.
You will?
There's still like a whole
would
bunch
you
of
risk
sounds
your
that I
life?
want to add that I just
I
keep
don't know.
procrastinating and not doing.
Thank you.
You can start by telling me where I'll find this orphanage.
Vie de Grace. Hidden in a forest, overlooking the plains.
All right. I'll see what I can find there.
May the mothers guide you.
How many more quests? Oh my! I've got so many quests to pick up here. It's insane.
So there's a new
It's gonna take multiple streams to get through all this for me. It might be one stream of just picking them all up. Oh my god.
Mid.
What the fuck?
That's it! I knew it! The answer was right here under my arse all along! If this doesn't steer to the skies, nothing will!
To the skies? You aren't trying to give the Enterprise wings, are you?
What else would I be doing?
The children seem to think you're avoiding them. They're worried about you. Is this really so important that you need to shut yourself away from everyone?
The Enterprise is already the fastest ship in the realm, and that's with the sea beneath her. But what if she weren't bound to the waves? What if she weren't bound to anything at all? It's not fair. The gods get the skies all to themselves, so I'm gonna do something about it. The Fallen had their chance, but they relied too much on magic. And see where that got them? But not me. I've discovered how to do it without. Well, almost. First, I need to make a prototype.
And is that a one-woman job?
Are you volunteering? I'll have you know the Enterprise is my baby. But if a godfather's offering to lend a hand, I'd be happy to take it. First, I'll need oil, and not just some old drippings from Miss Molly's spits in the Tub and Crown. Refined stuff, like they make in Ordill. Then I'll need some bone, or shell. Light, strong, preferably no longer attached to the beast it belongs to.
If it's beast bones you're after, I'm sure the Cursebreakers will know where you might find some.
No, they'll know where you might find some. You're the one who offered to help, remember?
Gosh.
I should speak with one of the Cursebreakers before I set off for Old Hill. See if I can't find this bone while I'm there as well.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
I can't believe I'm still picking up quests.
Vivian, I read your note, and I'd be happy to help you find the book you're looking for.
Thank you, Clive. But tracking it down will not be easy. Are you sure?
Please. You have always granted me your wisdom and insight whenever I asked. It's only right that I return the favor. Or at least attempt to.
You are too kind. Alas, what I ask of you is rather more trying than delivering the odd lecture. I spoke with Harpocrates to see if he had any inkling as to where another copy might be found, but perhaps it is best that you hear the details from him.
If you say so.
Forgive me, Clive, for asking this of you. But this book, it set me on the path to becoming who I am today. Its importance cannot be overstated.
Okay. Okay.
All right, Sid. Come to buy us around, have you?
Only if you earn it.
Huh.
Mid needs a piece of light but durable bone for her next project. You've encountered your share of beasts on your travels across the realm. Any ideas?
Most bones are the same. Whack 'em hard enough and they'll break. If it's durability you're looking for, shell will serve you better. You know what an adamantus is?
Yeah.
I do. And I know to give them a wide berth.
No.
The old adamantus do.
Have a good one, Lulu.
Well, with shells, the older the harder. There's a rumour of an ancient adamantus down in Karava, near Old Bidza. Or what's left of the village anyway. But don't expect to make quick work of the bastard. There's a reason it's lived as long as it has.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
We're gonna go kill an aspid.
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Cursebreakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
There's so many quests.
Northreach. I don't suppose they could have chosen
And
someone
like, I'm
closer.
not even done picking them up.
I feel like he's calling to me.
We're gonna save Joshua's because I know that's a little later.
All right, Torgal.
I think I'm gonna stop picking up and just do what I have right now.
I'm going to need a little bit more than that, boy. Do you have a better hint for me? Unless you've already given me one. Back on the rear deck, you were looking west, toward Rosaria. Why don't we try the rookery? I haven't been to the island in almost 20 years. The
Rookery.
port is older then. Fingers crossed the old mooring is still there.
Ah, Clive, my boy. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Harpocrates, there's something I need to ask you. I've been charged with locating a book called From a Distance.
Then you seek a rare gem indeed. One whose name I had not thought to hear from your lips. You've been talking to Vivian.
Right as always. But she didn't seem keen to tell me very much. I take it she didn't like what you had to say.
And yet I gather it did naught to dissuade her.
Mm.
Clive, if the young professor has tasked you with obtaining a copy, I fear she asks the impossible. The executors would not allow it.
The executors?
Coveters of Secrets. A clandestine organization.
Interesting.
Committed to the collection and intenebration of forbidden texts and technologies. One such text being the tome Vivian seeks, chronicling as it does the true history of the enslavement of bearers.
So what is this, like the Illuminati?
Overturn the established order were it ever to become widely known. Or, so rumor has it. I've never actually read the thing, or even set eyes on it for that matter.
How is it that I haven't heard of this organization?
Why, secrecy is the executor's watchword. They lurk in the shadows, emerging only to seize that which must be seized, be it books, inventions, or people, before disappearing again, leaving nary a trace.
Which would explain why Vivian's copy was snatched from her grasp not long after she found it.
By the hand of the executors, yes.
But what drives them? Self-interest or ideology?
Fine question.
We're going to track them down?
Sadly, all that is known of the executors can be recounted in a single breath. You may just as soon ask me of their origins, numbers, or the identities of their leaders. Any answer I give would be pure speculation.
Then my hunt was doomed from the first. What was Vivian expecting? That I'd pluck it from thin air?
Not from thin air, no.
From ash.
From ash. Rumors of the executors are rife among the scholars of Storm, but rather less so across the strait. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend in the village of Garnick, a collector of rare tomes, upon which subject we would oft correspond. Alas, I have heard naught from him since the skies fell dark. And no doubt he too has turned. But though he did not mention it by name, it is possible that a surviving copy of From a Distance yet rests upon one of his many shelves, quietly awaiting discovery. If you were, by some chance, able to save even a single book from the poor man's library, I know his soul would rest easier.
Okay.
Very well. When I next find myself in Waloed, I'll be sure to pay Garnick a visit.
I have so many questions. Done. Now, where's this rookery? Where are we going? Ooh, one question's like right here.
Azir might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
Supposed to add the old lot. But what other choice do we have?
I'm nervous.
Well met, Cid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, master.
Please, just Cid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Cid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one
Gav
man
is
can
the real
do.
legend here. He has no powers and he still kicks ass.
And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's savior, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'll be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You will need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way.
What I have to do? Isn't it your job?
Impress me.
What the fuck? Why did this become my job?
Time to fight.
No, it's not. Guess I could have taken the tone.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
Ember, draw your sword! I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Got him.
Ember.
Remember when we said he needed to know his limits?
on. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Thank goodness for these fast travel points.
A fortress? And who'll pay for that?
Right.
Think.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What? Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
That's very Gav-like, though. Like, this guy acts very much how Gav just would have a much
This won't be an easy
better
decision.
response. You know what I mean? I wasn't going to teleport back yet.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Sure.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now.
What if we had said no?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the Cursebreakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
You
couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
It's fine.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Sid, do you have a moment?
Sure.
By all means.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. Seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When Ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden Cursebreakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Go together.
We'll be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Let's stop talking, let's go.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
I wonder why they waited to like throw all these quests at you at the very end versus having these sprinkled a little more as we've been going. I mean, some quests didn't open up, of course, because of the storyline, but there's some that they could have.
Your town needs you.
That way you wouldn't have all these like side quest bloat at the very end, making the end very like quest heavy.
Do you have a moment, Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive.
Clive is like incredibly too nice to everyone.
Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Interesting.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes.
Yes, you want me to go help
I
Philippe?
was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Being very lazy. What you got?
And what can I do for you? I do like a customer who knows what he wants. An excellent choice. You've a keen eye.
Do I? Or am I just music collecting?
So you are content to abandon the... Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dane to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Okay. I thought we were just gonna help fight. Oh, I gotta deal with the Duchess. Or the Duke's daughter. What is that not a Duchess?
Come on.
I don't know how that whole hierarchy shit works.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
Oh, that's different. Some people say they love this combat. I guess they like
Call that a test, Ultima.
Devil May Cry, I guess.
It's me. You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town?
So
They all came
like
from the
the-
north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore.
Oof, motherfucker.
You may have filled
5
my
bitch
daughter's
slap
head
him
with
now.
your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla.
Ooh.
Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who
I will
invented a
fucking
branded-
cut this dude's dick off and make him eat it. Get him, Clive.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
Say it again, motherfucker.
Whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Motherfucker over here slut shaming.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy.
Well, you only need one of
some way to
me.
evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins, we can take refuge in the barracks.
Don't remember how to get out of here properly. How did the music change? That was weird. We have that like anticipation style music into the town music.
This is more like it. Come on then. Test me.
Come together, guys. Right here. We all gathered up. Ooh.
Is it over? No. It's only just begun.
Ow. I'm trying to change the fucking target, but it won't. Keeps locking on him.
That's better.
I hate how loud the combat is, though.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Took care of that pretty quickly.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls at the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything.
How about you apologize?
I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that. And I am sorry.
You're apologizing to the wrong person. You're apologizing to your spoiled brat of a daughter, not the person you just called a whore and a slut.
Understand how the people
Multiple times. Go fuck yourself, man.
how I felt.
Turn and apologize to the dame.
Got the better of me.
Do not
Turn.
blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity, not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes.
You still haven't apologized.
We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always
Why
open
the
to any
fuck did he
soldier in need
apologize
of
to his
relief.
shitty daughter?
And today there are more than ever before.
That's fucked up, man. I'm gonna write Yoshi P right now.
Madam Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
Still didn't apologize.
Right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
And you didn't
Forgive me for
apologize
saying
either.
So, milady. But you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said.
Take off the stupid hat.
Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here,
Could
we
apologize
should
to
see
the
if Isabel needs any
dame.
help moving the wounded.
Ugh. Aggravating.
Can we get you anything?
How goes the treatment of the wound? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last, until we found ourselves here. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts, those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same, that I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me, that I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Sure.
Always.
All right. Next quest location. Man, this is going to take multiple streams, I think, to clear all these side quests.
It's still here. After all these years. A lot smaller than I remember. And you're a lot bigger. You might have to swim, boy. I wasn't being serious. This place hasn't
New area.
used it all. The rookery's right through those trees. Come on. Race you there? I bet I could still beat you. Here we are. This was our hideaway. Wasn't it, Torgal?
Little Torgal.
Coming here helped me to forget who I was. Or wasn't. Prince, shield. Son his mother could love. Had I been any one of those things? Perhaps. What is it, boy? This is all from the castle. And Phoenix Gate. Did you bring these here? My sparring sword. Well, well. You never stopped looking for me, did you, boy? Thank
I would like to have one Torgal. Please send.
For never giving up. For never forgetting. Let's take this with us, shall we? So I don't forget either.
Who came all the way out here for a sparring sword? Ooh, more?
That's not the way back to the boat, Torgal. All right. I'm coming.
So how did Torgal get to this island by himself? Well, that's a nice view. That's Rosaria Castle, right?
People always talk about the importance of putting the past behind you. But without it, we wouldn't be who we are today. And we certainly couldn't steer our way to a better tomorrow. Come on, Torgal. Let's go home.
Would love to know how much that actually does. At least we didn't have to go all the way back.
It's well. After what happened here,
Oh,
it's a miracle
easy.
there was any left at all. This should be enough.
A random goblin weaver down there. That's it for this.
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For sharing.
Hey. And something. I actually do not like this guy.
Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact. You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with. Well, two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace, and if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe, and
The Hideaway?
Provided for and loved. The Hideaway.
Sure.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
Or
I'll do what I can to convince everyone
I could
else.
just go kill them all.
Wish me luck.
I am a fucking god. Just saying. Evacuate takes a lot of energy, or I could just go kill them.
What's an Akashic? Lubor told me they're like people.
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss outside?
Ah, it's you.
Yeah.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now. And they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies
They
lie.
completely flipped on him because
Lubor
he's a
cannot
bearer.
be trusted, and neither,
So fucking
therefore,
stupid.
can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
Can we just start punching people in the face for being rude?
Making a mistake.
Like, Clive's too fucking nice.
It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
One of us, and you're lying.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools. Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can.
Yeah.
If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor? I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubor is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
The bearers have been enslaved the whole time, you fucking cunt. They have been persecuted the entire time, you asshole. You are the ones that fucking do the bad shit.
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Run! Just go!
Yeah.
Yes!
Go on, then.
Just go.
Lubor.
Wait. Someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Oh, all right, Clive. Go hit him. You threw a rock at a kid, you fucking jackasses.
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
Yeah, Conrad.
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Uh-huh.
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
If only you could turn minds like this. It'd be so much easier. I still think Clive should just go punch them all in the face, but
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
All right, then.
one of y'all hadn't clocked me in the noggin, I could probably think better.
Gather around if you don't want to die.
I still don't like Lubor. He's too giddy. You know what I mean? Like, they're talking about him smiling all the time. It's just too giddy.
The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack.
I like how we essentially just have zombies.
Delamil will have the
Final
bitterest fight
Fantasy
it
is
has
just
ever
zombies.
faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic Force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalimil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your
Always,
hands, Victor.
really?
And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
You go kill all of
Where
them.
else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Dalimil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalimil.
Yeah, all
Looks
right.
like everyone's ready.
Let's go kill some
Keep them waiting.
zombies. Oh, look. Fast travel. It'll take me right next to the zombies. Just in time for the music to change.
There's the flood. But what's waiting for us inside?
So I don't really understand the flood. The flood is a flood of aether that changes people, right? But the world's dying because of no aether, the blight. So shouldn't we just push the flood into the no ether areas to revitalize it? Hi.
Single one alive.
I'm so good at combat, am I?
The League is disbanded.
Yay.
I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Now, I'll apologize. Hey,
Allow me to apologize.
this guy's got
After
more
all
class
you have
than
done for
the
this town, we should never
the
have
other
doubted
Duke dude. At least
But
he
we did.
apologized.
And for that we are
Did y'all
truly sorry.
apologize for hitting kids
We
with
only hope
rocks?
that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubo. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character.
It
It is a
sure as
stain
fuck
on
seemed like it.
We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
Racism is so freaking ignorant.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Please get a better hat.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Lubo. About the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Well, the kids aren't coming to the hideaway. Good. Blueboy can keep his kids. Blueboy quest is done. There's a lot of quests in this area.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Here we are again. Carava. If you were a tortoise, Torgor, where would you hide?
Over here where the quest marker is.
It looks like we found him.
Got him. Really, really good at this combat.
I better get these materials to Mid so she can finish her prototype. Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realized I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
And
a cogwheel. Just a tiny one. Though, that's the problem. Gears that small are a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight toiling over.
wait. The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Why the fuck can't you walk upstairs and get the goddamn cog? Oh my god.
Cid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
No, give me the cog.
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it?
It needs a cogwheel.
Is it an airship?
Maybe.
Bet it's an airship!
Probably.
Do you think she'll let us help?
No.
That just so happens to be why I'm here.
Need a cogwheel.
She needs something special, something only you three can provide.
Oh my god, don't
A
patronize
brass gear.
them.
A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales.
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
You hate kids in your video game. Most of them are just annoying.
Listen, we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
That's terrifying.
Look! I found it!
Why does that kid look like a Chucky doll? Like something wrong with his
all?
like eyes.
Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Cid.
Now I run back downstairs. As Mid is glued to the fucking floor down here. Yeah, look, she's working on that model so hard, isn't she?
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place? Well, you just wait and see.
Should need to be a bunch of little.
That should do it.
I guess it is.
Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
Titan's tits? What?
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly.
That's essentially saying man
It
tit.
didn't.
Titan's tit.
Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made
For
to
those
make
that
dreams
don't
come
get the
true.
reference here, that airship is remarkably
dream the world's better
close
off
to the
without.
airships in Final Fantasy IV.
Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes.
Because they had
Children, their
a
mums
top
and their dads.
propeller system.
Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head? Or do I follow my heart?
Wasn't paying it.
Good question.
Can you say it again?
The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
Encouragement.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling him over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
All that hard work.
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys.
Why am I getting like Final Fantasy VI vibes here?
'Cause I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
I just tried to Google something on accident and ended up stumbling across a ROM hack that I'm gonna have to try to play. Called FF4 Free Enterprise. And it's an open world ROM hack.
If I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt,
Final
I'll still
Fantasy
need
4.
to
I'm
make
gonna
it a
have to check
treasure
it
worth
out.
hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
I'm trying to remember Setzer's girlfriend's name, and I'm struggling. Oh, her name was Darrell, or however it said. I don't even know how to pronounce it. For some reason, the more she was talking and talking about like hiding the Enterprise, is what they did in Final Fantasy VI. Setzer's girlfriend, or Setzer, buries the Enterprise with Darrell, or whatever. Darrell, how are you saying it? And for some reason, my brain was like, wait, was her name fucking Mid? It's not. You would think as many times I played Final Fantasy VI, I'd remember that, but I did not. I probably played Final Fantasy VI more than any Final Fantasy, and I can't remember that, which is like interesting. And everyone also need to run to the restroom, so we're gonna get here and then take a quick full restroom. I love how this area feels so much like Elden Ring. That's not the right button. Oh, now they have a quest entry. Okay, they stick a quest at all. And that's all right. I'll be right back. Quick break. have to do a little lore correcting here. I went to look more on the Free Enterprise thing, but I also read the thing about Setzer. Man, when you've played all these games, and for me, especially, I'm getting older, my memory is getting worse. I start like combining things. So the Enterprise, I was correct, and that was the reference to Final Fantasy IV. Okay, Enterprise has been used a lot in Final Fantasy, but that the reference with the propellers and everything was Final Fantasy IV. For some reason, though, in my mind, the ship that Setzer gets in the World of Ruin, for some reason, I was thinking it was called the Enterprise. It's not. It's called the Falcon. So I fucked up there because I thought they were trying to also make a reference to that, but I'm just completely misremembering. For some reason, my brain was thinking that was called the Enterprise and not the Falcon. And I was like, well, maybe I'm just stupid and the Enterprise is the name of Setzer's ship, but no, Setzer's ship was named the Blackjack. So I was so mixed up, and I felt I was like embarrassing myself when rereading this stuff, because 4 and 6 are my 2 favorite Final Fantasies I've ever made. And here I am messing up like key fucking lore because I'm combining the 2 games together. And I'm sure there's plenty of people that give zero shits about that stuff, but as an FF nerd, it's annoying. Something I do not like about this game is there is absolutely like no reason to kill the fodder that's out in the world. Like I don't see the purpose of any of it. Not even like to level up, it just feels pointless. And most of these items, they're crafting items, but you never fucking use them. Like I've got like 1,000+ of items that I've just randomly picked up, and you don't even need them in crafting because you only need like a few of them, and then that's all you need, and you keep collecting them throughout your playthrough.
Hopefully the registry is still
Wild.
here.
It's made like the item rewards from just like exploring feel lackluster, in my humble opinion.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture. Disposed of. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
Do you like shark fangs? How many shark fangs do you think I have? Not even sure where to look. That's orchestra. I have 1,889 shark fangs. What the fuck am I gonna do with that? And don't just say sell them. That means it's an overcompensated drop that makes no sense. There's no reason to have that. Oh, I guess it is in there. Checked everything. Did read this? I thought. Oh.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Had the bearers kill him. Well, I guess I get to say that at least they put something here. I think I was complaining about this area being nothing here. Still could have put a hunt here, god damn it. Putting it beneath the tree reaching.
A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here? There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see. This must be the registry. So many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. And where is the architect of all this misery? It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed. Slow.
Oh god. I still don't like Zensetsuken.
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back.
You remember who I picked this quest up from? This guy.
I hear that you traveled to Ash. Cid, did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may? The Bearer Registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning. Never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive? When so many others died in that awful place?
Survivor's guilt.
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
I'm trying new. Why are all of Odin's abilities fucking? Also a new hunt. Oh.
Ambrosia?
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dark. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry.
So that's not what we're here for.
No need to ride from here. There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the Wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet, but let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
Like a mini dungeon.
Just how bad are the floods inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. The risk of not just being here. Gotta keep my eyes open for signs of life. So this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
Reading.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that. They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared. Nothing but Akashic down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
I assume that's what we're gonna fight in the middle. This Kuzo. Hi guys. Bye, guys.
No luck downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and... it can't be true, can it? Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right.
There's a corridor we didn't
there in a moment.
search. Then why did we say there was nothing down there? Falcon Punch.
Let's see what we can find down here.
Now, how did we know that was going to work? Sobbing.
A survivor. She sounds close.
We can wait. She's been surviving for a while. Or here. Oh, she.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
Okay.
It's out there waiting for me.
Mm.
I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
It's a behemoth. But they call it Kuso, I think. Hi, buddy. Who's a beast? Oh, it's a hunt too. Neat. Let's go.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison.
Okay.
I can't let that happen.
Dick. What is this shoulder slam thing that it does? Oh, I gotta remember the back. That's common. I did not mean to do that. Ah, fuck me. I love punching behemoths. It feels so fun to punch a behemoth.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
No.
I'm fine.
Playing on easy.
I think.
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways.
Third
He
behemoth,
was here.
right?
Do you think that creature?
I think it's the third one.
I'm sure he fought bravely to the
Maybe
last.
it's the second one.
The girl is safe thanks to him.
There's one in the story.
Chadwick. You fool.
Then there's.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway.
I'm pretty sure it's the third
We
one.
don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No.
I mean, it is special.
I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
But I think that's the third version, and that was this was like the Uber special one. I guess not Uber because it wasn't the extra, but whatever.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things: kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years, we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Hyde Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris.
Yeah. I mean, there's a few like special looking characters, but for the most part, they all kind of look like just plain NPCs. You're not wrong there.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
All right. G glove.
Here you are. All done?
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye? Always something in there. Clive, here you go.
I have so many fucking side quests to do. It's actually ridiculous.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs, and fully cognizant of the risks.
Oops. I guess I hit that button twice.
I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the Third Chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Yeah, it's pretty big
the
place.
last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed. If
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the Firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Now, what quests are in this? We got a tier 2 up here.
Do you see that too?
What is it? Please, just make it stop. I'm scared.
Nothing good's gonna come of this, I'm telling you.
Just looking at it's enough to send a shiver down your spine.
Come on. All right. It can't be Rutherford, can it?
Turncoats and cowards, the lot of you! If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have!
Allow me.
I don't need your...
Please, Field Marshal, oblige him.
This won't take long.
You're right. It won't. Men, finish him.
Do you fuckers still not know who I am at this point in the game? Come here. What? What, buddy?
A little longer than I'd have liked.
Longer? Brother. That was 2 abilities.
Field Marshal Havel, I presume. Are either of you injured?
No, my lord. You arrived just as our escort turned on us.
Fucking traitors. I'd heard reports of soldiers in the outlying regions abandoning the oaths they swore. But I hadn't thought the corruption had reached so close to the heart of the Republic. It's a fucking disgrace. Your interfering old bastard of an uncle tried to warn me, of course. My lord Marquis. Or is Sid the Outlaw more to your liking?
Call me what you want. It doesn't change who I am, or the urgency of the message I bring. My uncle has a plan to right the realm, and he needs your help to see it through.
Before I agree to anything, I'd have you answer one question. What do you stand to gain from all this?
I won't deny that I might benefit from further chaos. But I seek a new beginning for all of us. And while the choices I've made may not always have been the right ones, I know I made them for the right reasons. For so long, so many of us have been told how we could live, how we could die, when it should have been our decision all along. Now we have a chance to put things right. But in order to take it, we must stand together, even if it be beside those with whom we don't see eye to eye.
Certainly not the words I expected from an outlaw. But perhaps your uncle was right. You are no ordinary outlaw. I'll never hear the end of this. All right. I'll start by ordering my most trusted guard to bring the Dhalmekian fringes under control. Next, I'll make contact with my counterparts in the Imperial Army and see if I can't convince them to try and restore order in their own territory.
Thank you, Field Marshal.
But they are not the only ones we will need to convince.
What do you mean?
I don't doubt that I can bully some sense into a few generals, but those they answer to require a different kind of persuasion. And when it comes to honeyed words, well, we will need an envoy. One who can court even the most stubborn of statesmen. You, perhaps.
I'm flattered. But I'm no diplomat either. And I have other problems to attend to. What we need is a skilled arbitrator. And I may know just the person.
Is that so? And would he happen to be an outlaw too?
Of a different kind, perhaps.
Well, beggars can't be choosers. I suppose we'll all have to find a little of the outlaw in ourselves if we're to make it through this. Very well. Send your man to me right away.
I shall.
My Lord Marquis,
Rutherford.
your Lord Uncle bade me escort the Field Marshal to his manor in Port Isolde.
Yes, right,
I will see that my associate joins you there.
Very good, my lord.
Very good indeed.
An envoy. I'm not sure I'm the man to talk anyone round. I can barely convince my brother to take his medicine. No. This is a job for someone with experience. Someone like Quentin. I hope I can convince him at least.
I believe I've forgotten who Quentin is.
What are you looking for?
A fine choice. You've a discerning eye. Farewell.
Do away with that. We're kind of bouncing around a little bit. I think I'm going to finish this one and call it there. Good. That's an orphanage? No, this. What am my brain? What is my brain doing? I cannot up over here. I have to walk. Yay. Better.
Ready, go?
This must be Mickleburg. These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah. Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their shoals upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves?
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Well, they're dumb. Religion always fucks you over, man.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter. You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills.
He's never seen Christianity.
Reborn in their Savior's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my lord and master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashyyyk. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go and find out what. Stay here.
Seems like this guy's an idiot too. Oh, they've already flooded.
Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
Oh, they're already...
Echoes as well. Found her. Come on. Over here!
Hi.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
Ah, dodge that. Fuck you. And that. dodged it. You asshole. Dodged my falcon punch.
Damn it.
They're all converting anyway.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation.
You're a fucking moron.
By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did, when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashyyyk in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Wow. They're not saved. Can I kill him?
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
Why am I gonna travel to Cyril? Is right fucking here, man.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
I hate that I ended the quest, or ended the night with that quest. This is very meh to me. The ignorance on display was unreal. Like 6 signboard.
Welcome, welcome. A fine choice. Take care.
All right, that's gonna do us for tonight. We're gonna pick this up maybe tomorrow. We're getting close to the end of the game, but we have a fuckload of side quests and the DLCs. So y'all have a good night. I'll probably see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.